When we're under stress, it activates the amygdala, which is the emotional survival part of the brain. And this can hijack decision making and drive cravings for quick dopamine. And I like to call this the toddler brain because it just wants relief and it wants it right now. So you think of a little toddler that says, they want a cookie. I want a cookie and I want it right now. You can think of that as your amygdala, and that's the part of the brain that comes on board when we're feeling stressed. And if you think of if you've heard the term like flip your lid, I like to kind of picture the brain like this, and when that stress hits, we flip our lid, and the amygdala is that lower part of the brain, and that upper part of the brain goes offline. And that higher part of the brain is where our prefrontal cortex is, and where that higher decision making process takes place. So we're acting from our amygdala that's driving the ship, our toddler brain, the survival brain, and it makes it difficult for us to make those intentional decisions. So how do we override this? So the first step is awareness, and being able to take that mindful pause, maybe adding in a few deep breaths here, trying to bring that PFC, that prefrontal cortex, back on board, that higher thinking brain. So I like to say that the breath is the on switch to the PFC, to your prefrontal cortex. Taking breaths helps us to shift out of that stress response and make more mindful, intentional decisions.